to junior school will learn few subjects starting next year. In the changes announced by the Ministry of Education, primary education has been divided into lower and upper levels, with each level having the number of subjects reduced by 2. The number of lessons have also been reduced. Shadrach Miti interrogates what these changes mean to an education system that is yet to get proper footing.
The changes announced by the Minister of Education, which will see learning areas from ECD to junior school reduce, as a result of the recommendations by the Presidential Working Party on education reforms. Most importantly, they have been created to fully reflect the expected learning outcomes in the key domains of knowledge, skills, competencies, and coherence as learners progress.
A curriculum is a spiral phenomenon. So you start with fewer areas at pre-primary school, then they spiral into a few more areas as you want a bit more specificity at primary level. Then now at junior secondary, you also expand to a few more learning areas, but taking care not to appear like at that point you are fragmenting too much or you are creating too many learning areas as to lead to a situation where the country is seeing that the parents or the children are overburdened.
Learners in lower primary will only take 7 subjects spread across 31 lessons per week, down from the current 9 subjects and 35 lessons each week. Hygiene and nutrition activities that are currently independent subjects will be integrated within environmental activities with 4 lessons each week. Art, craft, music, and physical education subjects will now be taught collectively as creative arts.
Now learners will not be thinking about visual arts as something independent of performing arts and independent of sports. They start to connect what are the key aspects of these hitherto different domains that are interconnected.
In upper primary, learners will now take only 8 subjects and 35 lessons per week, down from 10 subjects and 40 lessons per week. Agriculture has been integrated with home science into one composite subject referred to as agriculture and nutrition that will have 4 lessons per week. And just like in lower primary, art and craft, music, and physical education will now be a single subject known as a creative arts with a total of 7 lessons every week.
By this integration, I'm going to start looking at, what are the relationships between, say, nutrition and agriculture that we can start to think about in an interconnected manner. Integrated science, biology, agriculture, and physics are not completely different entities.
The biggest reduction is at a junior school, where 5 subjects have been slashed, making it 9 from 14 subjects. Integrated science and health education will now be taught as one subject known as integrated science. Social studies and life skills education have been merged and will now be referred to as social studies. Pre-technical studies, computer studies, and business studies are all merged into a new composite subject known as pre-technical studies. Agriculture and aspects of home science have been integrated into one composite subject referred to as agriculture and nutrition with 4 lessons per week.
It was not wise to wait and say, can we come up with new books for the rationalized areas? Because the books which are out there carry content in all these aspects of knowledge that have now been integrated. However, going forward,